Separation before a divorce can be a moment of pause and an opportunity to take some space from your spouse in order for you to decide whether or not you want to proceed with your marriage. But it can also potentially be a turning point and provide you with some clarity and an opportunity to think through what it is you would like to do with your life, and maybe helping you make the decision to terminate your marriage. In this video, we'll walk through some of the emotional, legal, and financial considerations for you to make in deciding whether or not your separation is temporary, or if not, whether you should move forward with divorce with clarity and confidence. First, let's get clear on the difference between legal separation and divorce. When it comes to legal separation, you may live apart from your spouse, but you remain legally married. It does give you an opportunity to set some boundaries when it comes to finances, communications, your relationship, and your co-parenting arrangement. Divorce, on the other hand, is a complete uncoupling of you as spouses that cuts all financial ties and any obligations that you two may have to each other as a married couple. On the other hand, a divorce is a legal end to the marriage. It severs the financial bonds of the parties, the custody, and gives both parties the opportunity to remarry should they choose to do so. The question is, what is the right choice for you to make? Now, when it comes to separation, it is often used to gain some clarity, but it can also reveal more about some of the underlying issues that you may be experiencing in your marriage. Here are some of the signs that the separation is more than just an opportunity to take some space. Number one, typically, there's a real breakdown in communication between the parties, and in some instances, no communication whatsoever. You may also begin to find yourself feeling emotionally detached. That space is giving you some peace, and you're really enjoying the time that you have alone. Another sign can also be that there's no progress being made and efforts put forth to help rebuild and rekindle the marriage. In some circumstances, a spouse may suggest that therapy or counseling is in order, and the other party just simply refuses. Lastly, one or both partners may find themselves just emotionally involved with another person, or even potentially romantically involved with another person. If you're having those thoughts or seeing those signs, then the next step may be divorce. Divorce is not just an emotional decision. There are legal, financial, and practical consequences to filing divorce. There are certain questions you should ask yourself before proceeding. Am I emotionally ready to take this step? Do I understand all the financial and legal implications that'll be involved with filing divorce? How is this going to affect my children? And have I planned for that? And do I know my legal rights and responsibilities in my state? Having these questions answered and the support of a trusted family law attorney is very important before you decide to take the next steps. If your separation feels like it's leading to divorce, there are some steps that you can take to move forward. First and foremost, I highly recommend that you consult with a licensed attorney in your state. Next, you should start organizing all of your financial records and making sure that your financial affairs are in good order. Next, I would recommend that you begin documenting your time, the living arrangements, the custody arrangements, and I suggest to all my clients to start keeping a journal. Lastly, if you find it necessary to seek counseling or therapy, I highly suggest that you do that to help you cope with some of the emotional strain that you'll deal with as part of the divorce process. Separation and divorce doesn't necessarily mean failure. It could potentially mean a better life for yourself, your children, and for your future. But there's some big changes that come with separation and divorce. And you need the information so that you can have clarity and a clear path forward to make the right decisions for you. Here at Melone Hatley, we help people make smart, confident decisions. If your separation feels like it's at a turning point, we'll help you figure out what comes next. Give us a call today for your consultation. And remember, Melone Hatley, we're your partners in divorce and estate planning.